Welcome, Sagittarius, to your April 2025 reading, and thank you for tuning in. Now, Sagittarius, if you're interested in a personal reading from me, all you have to do is click the donate button, nominate your chosen amount, put your comment in the comment section below about what you would like me to either focus on or a question that you have, and I will film your video just like I'm doing now, and I will leave you a link in response to your comment so you can access your video there. Now, also, if you're into crystals, crystal jewelry and antiques, I've started out an online store as well. That is my other love there. All the crystal pieces are handmade by my mum. They are one-off pieces only, made with semi-precious stones and crystals. They're really beautiful. Check those out if you're interested and you'd like to help my channel as well. Now let's get into this month's reading. Now, wow, you start out the energy with the Page of Swords. Very useful information you will be getting in April. And it's interesting, the Page of Swords, I would normally read this as an Aquarian. I mean, this is a general reading, so it can represent Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it's interesting, you've also got the Star card here, which also represents the star sign of Aquarian. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have a very significant Aquarian in your life. But the Page of Swords, all pages are messages or messengers. So you could be getting some very, very useful information. This can be contracts, this can be legal documents, this can be educational kind of documents, medical news, that kind of information that's coming through here for you that's very, very useful in that will also assist you if you are requiring a decision to be made, which I can see you do have the Two of Pentacles here. So for some of you, there is you will be having to make a choice. You've coming to a bit of a place where you need to choose this way or that whenever twos do show up. So there could be some useful information here regarding that. But the Page of Swords is very inquisitive energy. You love to learn. You're very intellectual. I mean, look, I've got a lot of Sagittarians in my life, and my God, they are so intelligent, like off the Richter intelligent. That kind of that's how smart they are. So you could even be commencing a new course of study or a new course of learning here, and that could be some of the information that is coming through in that Page of Swords. Now you've got the Six of Swords here as well, and I feel like you have been burdened for quite some time. You've been carrying a heavy load here. You've got the Ten of Wands right beneath the Six of Swords, and I feel like for a lot of you, you are leaving a situation that just no longer serves you. I mean, the Ten of Wands, I hope I didn't say the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Wands is actually quite a card of success, because despite the fact that you have been burdened and you've been buckled over with a heavy load, you've successfully navigated this time in your life. But now has come to the time where you can't continue on like that, because it will be detrimental to your health and your well-being. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are being forced to leave a situation here, whether you want to or not. But the Six of Swords is heading to calmer shores. So don't be worried about any shifts or changes that are coming in, because it's absolutely going to be better here for you. And it's interesting, you've got the Nine and the Ten of Wands. So this really is a kind of a double whammy, where it says, yes, you have really been pushing on and trying and struggling, but you feel like you're failing every time, or you feel like, oh, it's never ending dramas or that kind of stuff. And it could be to do with your career. I mean, you've got a lot of pentacles, you've got a lot of wands. This often does talk about your inspiration, your career. But the one thing that the Nine of Wands kind of says is do not give up. You are almost where you want to be at this time in your life, Sag. So don't give up. Now that Two of Pentacles, as I said, this is actually a choice, but it's also a card that talks about people who are really good with playing with their money as well. They're good at, putting money over here and saving in that, opening that savings account and investing a little bit here and taking that loan and changing it to a different loan. And it's kind of that kind of energy. You're good at playing with money. And it also talks about a time in your life where you've got a lot of plates spinning in the air. There's a lot of busy going on here for you as well, often to do with your career. But look, Pentacles are not only finances and career, they are about the physical. They are about your physical body, you, your home, your car, yourself as well. So there's a lot of running around going on here. But another thing that the Two of Pentacles always reminds us when it shows up is to please make sure that you are having fun, that you put time aside for yourself, for play and for enjoying life as well. It's not all about work and burdens and carrying heavy loads and struggling forward to get things done. Just play and enjoy your life sometimes too. Now, with any decision that you do make, I feel that this may create a bit of tension for some people around you because, excuse me, you are making your decision for yourself, which is a good thing. I'm just about to cough. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I'm using this candle because my other one burnt out and this one's got a scent in it and I'm very sensitive to that and it's making my nose blocked and cough a little bit. So I'm not sick or anything, but please bear with me. So the Seven of Wands here, I really feel like you are needing to stand your ground about some choices or some decisions that you are making, particularly if it is to leave a situation and other people don't want to hear that or don't want you to do that. I feel like, there might be a little bit of conflict here where, you do need to kind of stand your ground. But if you do that, you will be successful and you will be able to change people's opinions or get them to see things from your perspective as well if you do stand your ground a little bit here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, I like this card here too. This is you having put in a lot of energy and effort. And interesting, 2 sevens. I always like to see the synchronicity of that kind of stuff. But the Seven of Pentacles is that card of you having done enough. You can't do any more. You've done all of the hard work. I always use the analogy of the farmer. You think of a farmer, they go out, they till the soil, they plant the seeds, they water the ground, they weed the ground, they nurture their plants. And once they've done that, they've watered it, they've loved it, they've cared for it, they can't go out and pull on the little shoots and make them grow any faster. You know what I mean? All they can do is sit back and wait for the fruit to grow on the vines. And in a way, that's kind of, you've pushed forward so hard, you've done so much work, you've carried that heavy burden. Now it's a time for you to rest and just allow for things to progress, for progress to come in, and for the results to show up for themselves. And when you get a lot of sevens in a reading, sevens bring with them a lot of soul searching, and you might be longing for more out of life than what the sevens are sort of showing here for you. So financially, you might want some more money. Physically, you might want a better, healthier life. Passionately, you want something more that that stirs your passions and your desires and your interests. You know, there's something here that you want more of. And, you know, you might be at a time in your life where you feel like you're finding yourself lacking. And it can sometimes be really easy to be unkind to yourself when this is happening in your life. But, you know, sevens really indicate that you need to review your situation with patience and introspection. And I feel like you will eventually understand the truth of your situation and gain clarity regarding the purpose of your life, you know, if you do this. And the Star card, what a beautiful card. This is that make a wish on a star card. This is a card of success and wishes coming true. And it is also a card of having faith. If there is one word that you can drill down for the Star card, it is have faith that things will work out exactly as you planned or in a way that is beneficial for you. Now let's get some clarifying cards out here. Now, I don't know if I mentioned, this is the Universal Celtic Tarot, this deck here, and this is the Mystical Tarot here, which is my favorite deck, and I use it all the time to clarify. Oh my gosh, you're showing up in your own reading. Look at this. The Page of Wands. I would normally read that as a Sagittarian. I mean, it can be any fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but this is, like I said, this is you. And whenever, and this literally has happened for the majority of readings I've done, bar about 2, the people are showing up in their own readings. So this must be collective energy, that we are all taking control of our own lives now. We may feel at the mercy of the outside world. You know, politics are all over the place at this time, and, you know, things around us may be chaotic, but what a lot of people, I feel, are doing are just saying, you know what? No. I am taking control of what I can. I'm taking control of my house. I'm taking control of my health. I'm taking control of my own situation, and I am going to manifest what it is I want here. I'm going to place my wishes come true. I'm going to place my wishes out there. So that's really lovely, lovely card to get here. Very powerful when you show up in your own reading. But this is a card of adventure. This is a card of passions and youthful exuberance as well. You know, the Page is a card that gives, pages are messages or messengers, so you could be getting some really good news. And, you know, the fact that you have 2 pages here, there is this youthful energy, I feel, that you are tapping into again. And, you know, look, in that lot that came out, you had the 5 of Wands. And this is an interesting card in the sense that it's learning, it's training, it's getting better, it's honing your skills. And this can be your life skills, this can be within your job, in your career. This can even be if you're studying, you are getting better and being able to grasp a lot of things. But this is also just a playful energy here, I feel, a little bit as well. It's conflict. It can even be just like you entering a competition and you winning a competition or training for a competition. It's that kind of conflict, if you want to put it that way. But it's not really conflict, is it? And look at that. The 2 of Pentacles again. I mean, I've been saying this, so this has been happening for so many cards, so many star signs. There are 78 cards in each of these decks, and to get the same cards that come out of both decks, I mean, what are the chances? The 2 of Pentacles, as I was saying before, you've got a lot going on. There's a lot of plates being spun in the air here, but this card shows it beautifully. If you look, this person is dressed like a jester a little bit, and they're on a spinning top. So this does remind you to have fun, do things that bring you joy. I feel like, yeah, there's something missing in your life. It's like, for all intents and purposes, you've got all, from the outside world, you've got everything. You know, you've got a roof over your head, you've got money in your pocket, you've got food on the table, you've got a loving family and friends, but there's something here that is just missing for you. And I feel like you are in the process of searching for that and attaining that. You've got the 10 of Pentacles here. This is a great card of abundance. This is a card of you wanting to set up a beautiful, secure nest egg for not only yourself and your future, but for your kids, you know, for generations to come, your family, your friends. But I love the 10 of Pentacles, just a really nice card of abundance. I mean, I'm a Capricorn, so I always love anything to do with abundance and money. But there's real financial security and joyful contentment when the 10 of Pentacles comes in here for you. So I feel like you are definitely going to be putting yourself first a little bit here in April. It's a strong family connection when the 10 of Pentacles comes out here as well. Yeah, I really like this. A lot of material comforts. You're sort of wanting to ensure that you are safe and secure and setting things up for yourself in a nice way here as well. I'm working hard to set yourself up in a place where you can just now relax and let go of those burdensome loads that you've been carrying. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely a choice to move or to leave something behind here. But I do see a celebration. Although you don't know where this move is leading you, you're doing it. You have that adventurous spirit. So this could even just be talking about you moving your home. You know, just moving homes and that kind of stuff. You just, where you are just doesn't suit you right now. And like I said, you don't know where you're going, but it's going to be better. And look at that, another 4 here. You got the 4 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles. But again, 4s are all about building strong, secure, safe environment for yourself, financially, emotionally. You know, that if you think about a 4, if you think of buildings, you know, they're built like a square, cubes, a table, they're built on 4 legs. You know, it's quite a strong, stable structure. So I feel like you are doing a lot of that, surrounding yourself with that security. And that's a good thing. But again, in that lot that came out, the 2 of Wands, there is a choice here that you are going to have to make. And, you know, the 8 of, again, there is a bit of an unknown here. There's some secrets. There's some things that you don't fully have the picture about. You know, this card, the 8 of Cups, that talks about leaving a situation that doesn't serve you anymore, has that light of them. It has the full moon there, and here again you see the moon. Now this can represent a Pisces, or it can certainly represent a Cancer. And I sometimes read this as Cancer because the moon does rule Cancer. But this is taking a leap of faith and going for it, even though you can't see where it is that you're going, and listening to your intuitions here, and you will absolutely get your wish come true. I mean, not only do you have the Star card, you've got the 9 of Cups. You know, make a wish here, Sag, and have faith that it's going to come true for you, because these are beautiful, wonderful cards here. I'm absolutely loving this for you. There's no more feeling stuck and and feeling trapped. I feel like with some choices that you're making, you are going to be able to free yourself from any feelings that have kept you stuck, kept you not moving forward, and burdened. So I really love that here for you. Now let's get our final card from the Now I Understand Oracle deck. I love to finish the reading off with these cards by Janine and Lauren McLean. They always just can't seem to shuffle for some reason. Whoa, talk, that flipped out. Be open for discussions. Someone has something to say that needs to be investigated. I like that. So there is definitely, I mean, you had, within all of these cards, you did have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So I feel like there is potentially a discussion here that needs to be had. And certainly considering there are some choices or some decisions that are required of you as well, it could be good to discuss openly with those around you, your loved ones, your friends, your family, your work colleagues, whoever it is that's significant for you. So we'll leave it there, Sag. I hope that resonated with you. Don't forget, if you'd like a reading from me, just donate any chosen amount, leave your comment in the comment section and I will get back to you there. And like I said, check out my online store to see if there's a little treasure there that you might like to purchase for yourself. Have a great month and I hope to see you next month. Bye.